There's a lot of end game stuff that happened in this. Oh, sorry, not end game. It's a post game. After the main campaign, there's a lot of post game content that happens in this particular area, involving just the big head himself. This is where you learn who he is, why he's there, sort of thing. I don't know, just all that sort of stuff. Right. Anyway, got another one of these things to do to start us off. Let's do this. More stasis power. Yeah, boy. Fucking Super Saiyan 3 Goku up in this shit. Where you at, bro? I'm up. Oh. Hey, oh, what ya? You're gonna love it, man. The hunters came out really well with their stasis abilities. Because Scribble Squabble is just dirty, even in today's standards. After all of its updates and everything else, Scribble Squabble is just by far the best. There we go. Fuck you.
I'm here to fight for the light, and so are you. If this is how we're going to do it, I'll be by your side. But we are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can.
I have seen what power has done to Eramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis. He is the visionary mind behind Eramis's technology. He brings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was not privy to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates these dark weapons and stop him.
Boom, got it. Yep. Rose is surprised and impressed that you managed to defeat Hylax. He now believes you may be capable of wielding stasis without being corrupted. Tells you that your next target is, well, whatever he just said. The election you created the technology that allows House Salvation to wield darkness. Defeat him and Eramis' plans will come to a halt. Verix believes he's been experimenting on the Vex, and if you disrupt his experiments, you might get his attention. Sweet. Hello. You made me waste my shot. Oh, you killed him as well. Why not? Gimme! Yeah. How many of these things do I actually need? 10. Blimey.
looking at her Vanguard report, I can see how Eramis would be a fierce opponent. But from what we've seen, even her own lieutenants fear her. It's hard to square that with what Varric's told us, that she had good intentions once. That
Are you
scares
saying
me,
exactly the same
that
thing
the
you did last
darkness
time,
could
bro?
change a person that much without them noticing.
Do you want to not say the same thing? Here we go. Let's murder off all these Vex now, nice and easy. I wonder if Lightfall will have any weather effects. Because they tried this whole snowstorm thing with Beyond Light. Obviously, it's happening right in front of your eyes right now. Which was cool, because it did one or two things. Like, while you were on a Sparrow, it pushed you to the side. So it's kind of hard to drive. It only lasts for a couple of seconds. But, there's that, and then if you were using the weapons that Varric's gives you, or you can get as a reward, then you could actually like zoom in and it highlight people within the snow. I think it highlighted anyway, but it made it a lot easier to deal with people in the snow. I just wish it lasted maybe a little bit longer, and yeah, maybe I don't know, happened a little bit more frequently. I don't know. It seemed like a small little mechanic thing that they just never wielded a lot of. Could have done it in a mission or two. That would have made more sense. And then they never utilised any sort of weather effects for the Witch Queen, so that was kind of a bit of a letdown, in my opinion. But I do hope that we get some sort of weather effect for Lightfall, because I like the dynamic. It's interesting. Something a bit interesting. You know what I mean? It's just adding that a little bit extra to the game. That's neither here nor there, whether it's good or not. They love to do these public missions as well. Alright, you stand there then. Didn't know whether I was really necessary to kill that guy, but I did it. I'm just going to do that. These guys have got this handled for a second, so I'm just going to drop into my inventory, because it is a bit of a fucking mess. Right, there's nothing to delete. I want to go pick this up, probably delete this. Oh hey, it's one of those. I like these. I haven't used it in quite a while. I have got a good one though, so I don't particularly need you. No. Yeah, I forgot he does all this sort of nonsense first. There you go, he's taking damage now. Oh, there you go, don't matter. He took enough damage as it is. He fucking juked you out, mate. There you go. That was funny. But then again, he did juke me out a little bit, didn't he? So there we go. Easy. Another one of these. Why not? The Technocrat, which I think is right here. Cool. Right, let's just have a look at the mission. Trade anybody. Cool. Observed tool you destroyed was in communication with and Ghost is now able to identify his location. You must find and defeat him. Pretty much simple. Easy peasy. Let's do it. Of course it's shit. When is it never ever not shit? I think this is definitely the one that everyone found the hardest mission.
Eramis met Praxis in prison, yes?
Praxis, thank you.
Each day they spoke through the walls of their cells, dreaming of a new world. His research gave Elixir the ability to draw power from the splinters. Be careful, friend. Kill Praxis, and Eramis will no longer be able to empower her followers with darkness.
So this is the whole thing. Basically, they weren't given the darkness as such as what we have, in which we can utilize it. Well, eventually, when I can utilize it, whenever I want to. They've been given these splinters in which they access it from.
But perhaps I can make use of you. Your kind make compelling test subjects.
So this guy's responsible for making the devices in which they can attach their whatever spike to it. And there you go.
Let us run a test. Initiating defense protocol near side.
Pointless, to be honest. Do you think this will work? No, I'm not going to test that. Wakey, wakey, come on. No, do I have to get close to you? There you go. It's alright, brother. You're only a simple fucking brick, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to test here? What kind of nonsense is this? Look at these, weak ass bitch. Oh god. Oh god, run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Run away! Meow! Yeah, so every week there was one of the missions available to play one of these, and you go in, you get high stat armor, you get enhancement cores, you get a chance at the exotic sniper rifle, stuff like that. And there's champions and all sorts in here. But the boss arena in this one particularly is one that everyone found a bit questionable, bit hard. No, and you'll see why. Am I meant to be fighting something? Am I meant to be going forward? That area's blocked. So there's something behind me? Did I forget something? Oh, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to forget you. There you go, buddy. Oh, thank you.
Troubling, embarrassing. I must keep this from Eramis.
And the fact that I just destroyed what I
Must be clean.
Okay. It's alright, bro. Don't worry. I'm here for you. Who do you think you are, bro? I probably don't need to even blow up all these. I'll probably just get past it without doing that. Just run past it. Really? Fuck you. And again. Oh, my bad. I meant to do that first. Look at me acting like as if this is the hard mission. And I need to hide. You see, this is the main part of the story that I never truly got. It's all the exo science stuff. What he was really doing with the Vex and the Exos. That's what I really want to come back and have a look at properly. It's okay, pop out, bro. Hello, bro. That was easy.
This is where your golden age Kell built you. Trivial tinkering. I will elevate it.
He's referring to the dialogue changes based on what character you actually are. Because I am an Exo, that's what it refers to. This is where I was. This is where I was built. So it's fitting for me, but for everyone else, it will say something a bit different.
Is it strange to see this place, Guardian? Elixni are haunted by what we have lost, but we are not forced to walk the ruins of our former life, as you are.
Yeah, but see, Guardians are born with no prior knowledge of their life, so it's, even though I know this is where I come from, it's not bothering me because I have no memories of it. Look at you guys. You think you are? I know that area well, oh too well. Used to use it all the time. Easy. Room you had like an overload champion in there and stuff. That room, that's quite dangerous room, especially when you first walk in. You can get murdered like immediately. Always good fun. This one just has an army of these. You try some sound tactics to try and beat us here, but unfortunately none of it was good enough. Alright, here we are. This is why this guy's such a bitch now, you'll see.
Eramis does not commit errors as one not
Oh god, I am just failing altogether. Right, so he sends all these little guys after you, and then he comes after you with his lovely little shotgun. You get at different angles. Everyone fucking comes at you from every angle possible. There's not really a hell of a lot of cover, even though it looks like it. You get to jump on these little things, and he follows you. Imagine there's no champions or anything at this point, but then with all these guys, he can't jump up here, but he can teleport to the middle, so you have to move around a bit. The other guys can jump up here, definitely. Do that, and then he goes immune. Then you have shield generators. And the shield generators spawn in different locations every time. There's always 2 of them. Get rid of them. And this is where more enemies spawn and champions spawn and all that lovely nonsense. Yeah. This is a brilliant mission. Okay. Especially when you have modifiers on, like fucking Brawler and stuff, and no mini-map and all this nonsense. And you can still throw stasis at you up here, man, so... Do that. Knock him into the next one. So save it. Oh no, the higher difficulty of this is hard. I don't want to get frozen. I don't want to get frozen. Oh, all right. There's a third one. Okay, Your head had to be on a swivel, man. You needed to be ready for this shit. He could kill you instantly. It was just, yeah, especially with that as well. Yeah, he was a deadly boss to fight, man. He was a deadly guy. Maybe one day I'll jump into that mode and show you all, but I think nowadays it'd be a hell of a lot easier. We had less. Oh, my apologies. Yep, I forgot this is the story mode one. The story mode one allows you to finish them with stasis. My apologies. This is not part of that quest. You don't just get infinite fucking super. Yeah. Right. Piss off. Booyah.
Barracks, Praxis is down. We're finishing up here.
Good. Without Phylax and Praxis, Eramis will grow reckless, careless. Without her counsel, she is weak. She will struggle to control this new dark power.
Perfect time for us to strike. Guardian, we should get back to camp with this splinter. The stranger will be waiting.
I don't really know what this machine actually is. I don't think it ever says. Maybe it's just what he used to create darkness, wielding apparatus. Apparatus? Definitely apparatus.
Praxis and Phylax are dead. We must retaliate! Atrax. Critus and I can handle this. Return to the crypt and prepare the body.
Eramis, we must take pause. These powers are not what we expected. I, too, am impatient. But there is wisdom in caution.
Caution? Look what caution has earned us. Our enemy exploits our weakness. Now we must act. I will give these Guardians the destruction they crave.
So again, if you don't know, well, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Atrax there is heading towards. You don't see him again until you play the raid. Yeah, so you don't fight him. You fight the other one, but you don't fight Atrax again until you go into the raid. That's where you fight him again. You'll see him again anyway. Anyway, stranger, coming to you, matey. This is going to be a lot for me to look down on. Yeah, so I think she's normally meant to be there. But I think this is where, yeah, those two have gone back now. But here we go. Zavala's in there.
Guardian, I don't even know where to begin. It seems every day I know less and less. But that's not why I came here. The Vanguard has been watching Eramis, and I have important intel for you. You've clearly disrupted Eramis's plans. Vanguard scouts report that she's fled to the Cosmodrome, perhaps to loot the remains of the old House Devil's hideouts. Her plan is unclear, but I believe she's getting desperate. Go to Earth. Find out what her next move is.
Thanks, phone.
And Guardian, I understand what you're doing. Fighting fire with fire. But the darkness is not our friend. The darkness caused the collapse. By all accounts, it seeks to cause another. Don't let it lead you away from the light. The city needs you. I need you. For now, do what you must for the good of humanity. But don't lose sight of who you are.
All right then. And at this point now, we finally return to the Cosmodrome. I think she's just disappeared for the moment.
I fear the great machine has renewed itself. So too is my hope for Elixir Lightbound.
You will get sort of messages over the radio every now and then as well.
I wish I could see.
But yeah, I think that'll do it for this episode, gentlemen and ladies and everybody involved. Booyah. Yep. Cool. Guys, if you did enjoy watching, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Anything. That's absolutely fine. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!